Alright guys, and I believe we are live. So, today I wanted to do a post commentary on a Dota 2 match that me and a couple of my friends played last night, or should I say earlier this morning, for me. And the reason why is because this was probably one of the best matches that we've ever had. It was in no way, in any way, a stomp. As you can tell, that the kills are perfectly tied, and that the game took over an hour. But without further ado, I don't want to spoil anything, so let's get right into it.
Your turn to ban.
Okay, good. It skips the draft phase. Because I was going to say, there's nothing I can talk about there. I'm going to probably fast forward through some parts, but I think I'm going to use...
It is in the bag.
My view. So, if you take a look at my inventory, for those of you who play Dota 2, you can tell I randomed Medusa. Now, I have not played Medusa since she was completely reworked in terms of like her health and mana pool. Or
I suppose it's in the bag.
So, this is brand new
It's
for
in
me.
the bag.
Because this one, my friends, is in
So I'm gonna kick up the speed a little bit because this is obviously really
30
boring.
seconds to
I
battle.
do something really stupid here, and I completely forgot the bounty room location was a little more to the east. Oracle did call me out on it, but yeah, it's the Oracle right here.
The battle begins.
Probably could have gotten this room, but yeah, as you see, we only got one room from that. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because this part's also a little boring. So here I'm creep blocking the wave like I usually do, so that way their creep wave comes close to the tower and I can get some more experience early on.
Wind Ranger gets there first.
So Wind Ranger secures bounty, first blood on the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter, this game, I don't know what he was doing. The final numbers were not great. Oracle really played it good. But yeah, so early on, doing what I was supposed to be doing. I am playing position 1, so my goal is to get the last hit. So I'm trying to get the last hit on all these creeps to get gold. Gold means items. Items mean better damage, better survivability, whatever my goal is, and that's really all it was. Now, how my character works now is she starts off with a mana shield. So she absorbs 98% damage all the way until the mana depletes, and every time she's damaged, the mana will drop. So not only will using spells do that, which are only 2 of them, but every time I take damage, I will lose mana. So I've never played her since they changed it to that. But I'm going to fast forward a little bit because there's nothing much to say here. They jumped on the Oracle, or they tried to. Sorry, I just woke up. They just jumped the Oracle a little bit here. Unfortunately, nothing happened here. We couldn't secure anything. We got Necro pretty close, but Spirit Breaker got in the way. That was good on him. The Spirit Breaker was really annoying the whole game. think we were making something work here. Yeah, Spirit Breaker just constantly charged us the whole game. And he went items like Octarine Core and a neutral item called Small Prism, so he was charging us at every chance he got. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. And it's literally like this for the first few minutes. I don't think anything happened. I actually did not realize we were down 3-0. At this point, I'm focused on my lane, trying to get as much farm as I can. I'm at 13 last hits, which for me is typical at this point in the game is a little low.
Coin for me.
So just right now kind of harassing with Mystic Snake to try to do some damage. The way Mystic Snake works is that it does more damage if it's not the first target, like the later. If it bounces to a hero later in the I can't words. But if it's not the first target, but later on, whoop. I'm gonna back up a little bit. No, we killed him. So yeah. So I kind of want to back up a little bit there. So here, I think, is where we get the kills. Sorry about that. I actually forgot how it started. Was it Oracle Lash? Yeah. Oracle Lash, Spirit Breaker stun, and then we turned on Spirit Breaker here. I'm out of mana, so I'm taking quite a bit of damage. But the root from Oracle helped, and they just could not kill me. Oracle really protected me here. He provided me with mana so that way I could get my damage block back. So that was really good. So now we're only down 3-2, and I'm not gonna obviously go. Maybe a little. I don't know. But but this was all he was doing the whole game. He was charging. That's how he was trying to farm. And it worked, too, because he was kind of the biggest reason why we struggled. But as you can see there, that the Mystic Snake, I didn't target the Spirit Breaker first. It was, I think, the third or fourth bounce. And it did a lot of damage.
Thanks.
So now I'll just fast forward because now this is more farm.
Wish fulfilled.
That was bad Mystic Snake. I think I missed a couple because they started getting smarter about dodging it. So Oracle was keeping them off bay, and I saw he was in trouble, so I went to help. And then nothing happened. So I put the mango in my inventory and replaced it with my tangos. I figured I didn't need tangos anymore. Yeah, whoops, fight breaks out. I'm out of mana. I think I died here. Yeah, I died because I thought I had the mana for my ult. It turned out I didn't. But I don't know, I lived here. I do know I died pretty soon. I died 4 times, and I think they all kind of happened either in the early or mid game. I forget, but I think I died once in the late game, which was one of the reasons why we almost lost. Yeah, my bananas hurt pretty bad. The items I have queued up, I have Manta first. And the reason for it is because Manta purges a lot of crap. Not to mention the agility that she gets and the stat boosts from Manta style on its own passively is really good. So that I wanted to be my first item. That's right, the Oracle canceled that. Like, he played phenomenally. So we retreat a little bit here because our creep wave is pushed up too far. 10 minutes. I'm already level 6, almost level 7. They're actually under-leveled. So I'm getting more experience than they are.
Double damage!
You know, the 2 kills that we got were pretty good. I have one of them, Oracle had another. But our creep wave was just too far pushed up right now for me to farm, so I had to stay back. On this, yeah, Wind Ranger came bottom, but fortunately for us, my buddy is on the Shrek, and we gotta get the necro here. But this is my first death, and I just didn't have the mana to fight. Double damage on the Wind Ranger. I can't TP. I'm dead here. Yeah. Once my mana pool is gone, my health is literally will deplete within seconds. I went to see or click on what was going up top, and my buddy on Axe was just about to die to the venom.
Have I tainted the well of our discourse?
But they got the PA, which is I mean, anytime the PA is dead, that's good because that's their position 1. So, I'm going to break it down for you. For those of you who don't know how the game works, position 1, which is me, is the hard carry. So, my goal is to farm. Farm. Get items in late game, potentially get damage. Oh, I think we get the necro, yeah. Yeah, so that was a good gank by my buddy on the Shrek. So my goal is to farm, get items, and basically be the one that just becomes unstoppable late game. Provided I don't do anything stupid. Which I think I do later on, but I have to watch again. What was going on up there? Oh, Spirit Breaker was charging up some top. Yeah, they're gonna kill him again. Yeah, so they 5-man gank top, which as soon as I heard that call, I started pushing bottom. So this is where things get interesting. I'm gonna go with free camera for a sec. Lashrak is gonna take the mid tower first. They're too focused up on top tower. I'm curious why they couldn't take it. That's all 5 of them. They... Oh, I see. There's one creep here. Venom tried putting the Plague Wards. Yeah, they were not really being aggressive here. They were being so passive. So 3 of them went top. 3 of us went top. In that time, Belphegor took mid. There's still 5 top, and it's not safe for me to fight right now. Especially because if I go into a 5v5, I will be targeted first. As it should be, because I am, and this is going to sound very arrogant, but the position 1 hero is the most important position to keep alive. And with just my innate health and mana pool, I will basically be yeeted off the map. So what's going on here? Yeah, it really wasn't going that well. Obviously, you know, they're fighting at a 5v4, so the advantage is them, and I think they kill the Oracle here too. Yeah. At which time I am taking the bottom tower. I knew that they were still all top. They take top tower. I take bottom tower. Now, at this point, I felt like I was going to be charged. It turns out I was not. Okay. So I was actually wrong about that. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, Venomancer was also kind of being annoying early on. He went Trank, so he went more of a greedy build. Unless if that's the build for him now, but I think that's probably the build for him now. He has Medallion of Courage, which is just sitting in his backpack. And meanwhile, I'm just trying to farm. I take this watch here, and I'm going to speed up a little bit because I don't think anything happened here.
New treasures.
They're jumping on the Bounty Hunter here. Bounty Hunter, I think, gets away. Axe gets perfect Berserker call. And I think we get the Spirit. Yeah. So I joined the fight because I knew that there was a fight going on that not all of them were involved in. All of the opposing team was involved in. So I felt it was safe to join the fight. I ult here so that way I can keep the Wind Ranger off the Bounty Hunter. It's successful, but I think this fight turns south pretty quick. Yeah, Oracle gets deleted, and then I think we retreat. Yeah. That Berserker call does not hit. And because of that, we do not have our initiation. We are down Oracle, they have everybody. So, at this point, probably not safe.
A soldier's death.
Yeah, he kind of, Zaphod kind of admitted that he probably shouldn't have stayed in that long, but he was, I think, still trying to farm a Blink Dagger. Yeah, he was still down a Blink Dagger at that point. So Oracle has smoke. We did use it eventually. Belphegor went first item Bloodstone, which I know is his typical build. Yeah, they were dusting a lot for the Bounty Hunter. So I was getting targeted by the Veno. He already had his, oh, he had Venomous Gale. No Shard, no Ags, so they must have reworked that. I ult and teleport out because I knew I was going to die if I stayed in. So what my ult does is anybody that looks at me while I am ulting will be petrified and stunned for 2 seconds on level 1 up to 2.4 on when it's maxed out. So Wind Ranger here is talking smack. Fortunately, you know, Karma is a bitch, so she will get her her just desserts later on. But for now, she is going to kind of take off a little bit. She's going to rush Maelstrom. Yeah, see, like this was constantly going on. It wasn't constant. I think that's all she said.
For me.
And I think here we jump the Veno. And I think, yeah, we do get him here.
Cursed antidote.
Yeah, he was caught out of position. Alright, so we're going to fast forward a little bit.
Visibility.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker charged in on everybody. Actually, he charged a creep wave here. Necro was invis, and I knew it because the sentry picked him up. So he knew that. I think he knew we knew at that point. And they do order. We do order sentry here. So we now control this part of the map right here. In fact, we control basically everything from here to our tier 2 to not even there. That's theirs. Our entire triangle.
Thank you.
Which the reason why they call it a triangle is because of the shape it makes. The high ground. There's the 2 corners here, and then the one up here. Is it a perfect triangle? No, but it's still in that shape. Looks like a fight wants to break out here. I don't remember if it does. No, I think it's just clearing creep waves. At this point, I'm realizing I'm really not getting any farm because I'm sitting in the fight. As you can tell, I changed my item build. I did not go Manta first, I went Sanji Manta. And the reason for it was, Medusa has no strength early on. So, I felt like I needed that. And this Sanji Yasha would keep me alive. I decide to, because we're chasing, I decide to go up and around to try to cut them off. Spirit Breaker charges the creep wave. So we can still chase the PA. And she decided to farm, which was a mistake, because I think we kill her right here. So their position 1 is down. Axe survives. The Reaper Scythe. So Reaper Scythe is down, and we are still able to push. Now, the Plague Wards are keeping our creeps a little bit at bay here, so we're not able to push much. But with their position 1 down, they're at a huge disadvantage in this team fight. They have no physical damage burst. Axe gets the Berserker Call. I ult, but I think I'm unsick. Oh no, we get the Necro. I think this is where I'm gonna die again. Yeah, I died here again. The Necrophos had the mech, so he was able to heal, protect himself. I was 2 of us had died. I was unprotected. With the Oracle, Oracle had ran away. I was dead. But he needed to escape because he would have died too. And I probably wouldn't have survived anyways. So if I was going to die, I'd rather die alone than not him. I'm not sure why he didn't grab the Wisdom Rune there. I know he was being chased, but he could have gotten that on his way here. Spirit Breaker was just gobbling on all of them. Max is dead here. Belphegor came in here and I think died too, but not before taking. Oh, nope, he died. It was a little annoying he couldn't kill the PA, but Bounty Hunter snucking got the vent out, and then I think he just dies. The Wind Ranger was playing really smart. She bought Dust. And then, yeah, see, she's talking smack again. So they have twice as many kills as us right now. They have a 6k net worth advantage. Game stats, kill step assists. It's all of them. Let's go to net worth. The Spirit Breaker, the PA, and then me. So I'm not doing what I should be doing. So the game advantage is in their favor. Right now. Since it denies, it's the PA and the Spirit Breaker.
Radiant's middle tower is under
So we're gonna speed through a little bit. They're gonna take the mid tower. And this game is about a third of the way over. So now I'm ramping up my farm. My next item is MKB, and the reason for it is the PA evasion. I did not want PA to live anymore, so MKB was my next item of choice. So Sanju and Yasha for status resistance. Attack speed literally does everything I need it to. And I think this was probably one of my first clutch plays, was buying that first instead of Manta. I do get a Manta style later on. I'm getting charged, but Spirit Break, I noticed he canceled it because there were 5 of us all there, or 4 of us there. But right now, he's fast. Bulldoze gives him movement speed now. I don't know if that's always been a thing. But he's fast. And that's what made it annoying. Oh, we tried to smoke, the Spirit Breaker kind of popped it early, so fight breaks out.
Middle tower is under attack.
We're all here. So are they. PA joins in. Yeah, he's going X. The PA has Battle Fury and BKB at 25 minutes, so she's farming pretty good. Berserker Call fails. My ult will latch 3 of them. And that's what enables us to win this team fight. Spirit Breaker's going to die. 3 of them here are dead. And I think the Wind Ranger and the Venomancer get out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I'm unable to kill the Wind Ranger because of her evasion. So that was another reason why I wanted the Monkey King bars, because so Wind Ranger can't just run away without taking no damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I farmed this up, I think, relatively quickly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Visibility.
So right now I'm just farming up as much as I can. And I take this ancient camp from Belfagor because I needed it so bad. So did he. He's at position 2. So back to our positions. I'm position 1, so I am the hard carry. Belfagor's our position 2, the Shrek. And he does play pretty decent Leshrac. I can't really say much about how Leshrac plays because I don't play him. I don't play this hero. We have position 3 Axe, so the 3 of us in our party were the 3 greediest heroes on our team. Bounty Hunter was our position 4, although I think he tried to play like a position 3. I'm not sure what his item build was per se. Yeah, Bounty Hunter's dead. They were admittedly playing it really smart on him.
So damn dead, I'd shoot you again.
They were just constantly throwing dust of appearance on him, which is how Bounty Hunter dies. He's an invis hero, and any invis hero's weakness is dust. So the Calling Blade on there is pretty good. So we have. Our axe has 6 armor harvested by Axe's Calling Blade. So, he's getting armor from his ult, if it succeeds. They're just falling right in their triangle. Where am I? I'm down here. Tier 3. I had Fated Brooch first. For mana, and I think it was movement speed. But now I have Paladin Sword, so I'm getting extra damage and lifesteal. Probably not the item I need Hendusa in retrospect, because if I'm taking 98% reduced damage, then I'm not losing health at all. It's literally the mana pool has to go first, and then my health. So that's actually kind of what makes... Medusa more interesting, but she's incredibly squishy. What's her mana pool depletes? So you need to build, and I apologize for the yawning. I literally was up a lot later than I thought I would be, and yeah, I didn't get to bed until probably about 4:30 in the morning because of This game went over an hour, and the second thing,
Double damage.
just jump. Yep, I got jumped here, but to no avail. We got the jump on him, and I think Spirit Breaker does escape, but yeah. So nothing actually winds up happening here. Their net worth advantage comes down from 8,000 to 6,000. Oh, we take the Torment. That's right. That hurt a lot of my mana. And it went to the Bounty Hunter first, I believe. Yeah. Oracle already had his. And Belfagor got his. He does rush that first, which I know is typically how you do things, I guess, with him, because that stun is really good if you can hold somebody in place. But I think it does increase damage. The radius increases. The damage is the same. So Belfagor gets caught out, but the stun is still latched onto the PA a little bit. Bounty Hunter's dead. Axe gets a good berserker call. I come in with my ult. We get two of them. We get their position 1 and their position 4 for our 2 and 4. So it's actually fair trade. I think I'm dead here because my mana's gone. Actually, no. That's right. The Oracle kept me alive.
Mega kill! Double kill!
The
And
prevailing wins.
Zaphod just went berserk right there. So he did good. He kept me alive. Oracle kept me alive, which is exactly what Oracle is supposed to do. He is a healer. Wind Ranger came back. I think, yeah, Wind Ranger brought back. And that's Oracle's shard. I'm trying to remember, yeah. Wind Ranger will get her shard later. And that was extremely annoying.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So I have my Monkey King bar now, and because of that, I decided to go back to the Manta style. And after Manta style, I wanted to go Scotty for additional slows. Because they had a lot of just natural movement speed.
A tithe to the impurity.
Spirit Breaker has his Shadow Blade. He has Doctor Eden's Axe. His charge is 6 seconds right now. And he's got his Axe. He has Axe. Oh no, he doesn't have the Blessing yet. Axe Blessing just makes it so that way it's not in his inventory. But he loses the stat boosts from it. But the perk of that is you get the additional inventory slot for whatever else you might need. So let's speed along a little bit. I'm currently farming bottom. My goal is to get the ultimate orb because it was extremely expensive.
Invisibility.
And I'm going to slow it back down. Game stats, kill, deaths, assists. 3 of them now. The Wind Ranger pulled up with them. But in terms of net worth, I'm catching up. In fact, I think I'm going to pull ahead of the PA relatively soon. Fight breaks out. I think we get the Venom here. Yeah. Oracle's nuke there to the Venomancer was good. I'm farming Ancients. and I'm going to the top lane. It's more beneficial to farm... I just passed the PA. It's more beneficial to farm the lanes, if possible, because... I joined the fight a little late. Wind Ranger is dead already, and we were just able to get 3 of them. It is at this point we decide to push, as we now have an advantage. The Spirit Breaker and Venomancer against the 5 of us. Spirit Breaker decides to split push bottom, and he's going to take the bottom tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
They glyph here, but I don't think they come back to defend
Dire's
us.
middle tower is under attack.
Speed things along. So I popped the Beatrice style to try to get the tower off me, and it doesn't work. And I noticed that we're not really able to push this lane. So I think, because of that, I start to go bottom. One of us goes bottom. It's actually horrible. Oh, I'm in there. I'm in there, triangle.
Regeneration.
Now I'm going to work up on Scotty. Spirit Breaker's net worth is, I'm starting to catch it. I wouldn't say it's slowing down, but I am going to pass it eventually. Then what really helped us here was we had a 4,000 net worth advantage because we won. Whoa, sorry for the yawn. We won the past 2 team fights. Whoops. Fight's gonna break out. And there's the jump. Got the PA. PA lives through that, but I think we're gonna wind up yeah. I come in with my ult. They're all turned away, so they're playing it right. Spirit Breaker's too fast for us to catch. So position 3 for position 4 is really good.
Purge the elements now.
Yeah, bitches. I get the Wind Ranger because she cannot evade my attacks anymore. And I decide to stay here instead of retreat, even though we are at a tactical disadvantage because I am still pretty tanky. And the Venomancer and Spirit Breaker were hurting. So PA probably wasn't going to do much. At this point, I'm now 1 item into getting Scotty. I think because I knew it was safe for me to farm a little more. I get Ultimate Orb. I sold the Wraith Band. I decided I didn't need it anymore.
Gold for me.
And at this point, I'm just trying to do anything and everything I can to get this Scotty. Oracle was being charged. He cancels. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good because we had won like a few team fights, and I wouldn't say I was overconfident, but I was confident that we could win, even though we were down in kills. Now, in-game, there's no way of having this. You don't have this information, so you kind of have to guess at where the net worth advantage lies. Sometimes you can look at the kills and gauge it from there, but as you can see, we have the net worth advantage clear at the kills. So they're starting to get tier 4 items. I have mine. I got the Mindbreaker. So what Mindbreaker does is it silences on the next auto attack that I do. And it's got a 12-second cooldown. The reason for this is they have spellcasters. Necrophos, Wind Ranger, Venomancer, and Spirit Breaker are all huge spellcasters. Wind Ranger's damage mainly comes from Focus Fire. It does do damage reduction, but the attack speed boost is insanely high. So the damage reduction really doesn't feel like much. fight is going to break out. I think this is one of the team fights we lose. I think this really cost us. Ooh, go sector. Necrophos does more damage because of that. I come in late. I keep Wind Ranger out of the fight. I think I actually kill her. Oh no, she runs away. That's right. She runs away. I had too much tunnel vision. I probably chased so long that I should have. Two of us died, but I think I get the. I think I get the Spirit Breaker there. Oh no, I don't. This Mystic's really bounced at once.
Double kill.
So we get 3 of them. Okay, we actually won that fight. We almost killed the Spirit Breaker and the Wind Ranger, so they had to retreat. They're both healing in Fountain. Which enables me to farm a little bit and catch up on net worth. Which at the time, obviously, I didn't know. But Oracle has been playing really well this whole game, so I'm going to speed up because I think it's kind of goes silent for
Every coin helps.
Tormentor, I believe, is back up. Yep. So we do it a second time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Zephyr suggested that we should do the Tormentor again, so here we go. We take the Tormentor, it goes to Axe. I was saying that if the game goes long enough, we should do the Tormentor a third time. But at this point, it's more prudent that I'm going to buy, and I will get my shard just on my own. So my next item here, now that I have my Scotty, is Axe, and the reason for it is anytime the Mystic Sneak hits somebody, it stuns them, turns them to stone, and it stuns them for how long?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's stunned.
Probably the 2.4 seconds. So fight breaks out. I know there's a team fight we have that's extremely costly, but the Wind Ranger is able to get away and shoots me. Spirit Breaker just constantly does his charging in. Necrophos is dead. PA is going to die here because of my Monkey King bar. Spirit Breaker will live here. Venomancer applies slows. We just could not. The slows really stopped us from jumping in. But at this point, we keep them off to tier 2, and I'm going to die here. That's extremely costly. Yeah, I believe I had a buyback. I have buyback now. Because we got kind of wiped out here. Our bounty hunter, yeah, I'm not sure. Was he really? Because we were wondering if he was involved in that fight. Whoops, I went back too much. Yeah, bounty hunter wasn't involved in this fight at all. He was just farming. So yeah. Oracle's pinging him to come up top, and he's just blatantly ignoring us. So this cost us a lot. So I'm dead, and 4 of us wind up falling up there. Bounty Hunter survives because he was never involved in that fight at all. If he was there, they probably would have targeted him first because of just how annoying Invis heroes are to deal with. Yeah, he survives this. I have buyback with Belphegor.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So we go here to keep them off of tier 2, push the creep wave out, and try to get our backdoor protection up. But it does not work.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And it's at this point that they're pushing our tier 3.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And we decided to buy back because we needed to keep them off. So this was probably clutch play number 1. At least in terms of our end game. And now we're about 2/3 of the way over. So here I try to farm up my item because I need it. I think with buyback gone, Ags, I need to get Ags. So with the cooldown reduction Spirit Breaker had, Lotus Orb, he had every 9 seconds, every 10 seconds. Yep, they adjust the Bounty Hunter. Keeps him alive. Wind Ranger falls because of that. And Venomancer just keeps us at bay. Yeah, the Lotus Orb was really annoying to deal with. Bounty Hunter dies. Venomancer is going to go down too. And I'm going to try to turn on the PA, but Spirit Breaker's there to stop me. Yes, like Spirit Breaker and I could not kill each other. This fight is going to go south pretty quick. I think I get the Necro there. Yeah, I get the Necro. I try to target the PA because I know I can kill him. And that route there really helps. And now that's 4 of them gone. We just couldn't kill him. Spirit Breaker was too fast. Had Lotus Orb every 10 seconds.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think those attacks get him.
Is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower
No.
is under attack.
I remember he gets killed, like, out of nowhere. And I was the cause of it. Like, somebody teleports out, and that, I think it was Spirit Breaker, and then, like, a whole 5 seconds later, they die to me. I think it was because a Mystic Snake had bounced to them. I'm not sure. Spirit Breaker charges the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter got pushed up. Wow. Okay. They knew it too. Spirit Breaker knew he was there.
Radiant's bottom
And he just
tower
ran
is
away.
under attack.
I guess he figured he was not safe to stay. So how far am I along with Ags? I'm the point booster away. I ult with the Gale Force, kind of holding me back in. Fight breaks out. Wind Ranger's gone, that's a big one. Buyback on the Wind Ranger. Axe has got BKB proc, he's going in, taking everything for us. PA melts, Necro melts, Venomancer's still pretty tanky, Spirit Breaker's still pretty tanky. Zaphod's hurting right now. 2 of them gone for nobody, but all my mana's gone, so I stay in the back a little bit to let it heal up. Berserker call. We're going to get the Venomancer, and we get the Wind Ranger too. So we knew that was a dive back on the Wind Ranger, and we decided to push here because we now have, it's all of us and just the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker teleports back home as we push tier 2. I think we are unable to take this tower. Like, Spirit Breaker was pretty good at keeping us off of it. Necrophos is coming back. They had used Glyph. So we felt it was in our best interest to retreat. And we do just that. I have no mana, so I can't TP out like I wanted to. Yeah, all our mana is hurt. Yeah, Buff was gonna get it here. At this point, yeah, PA Diffusal Blade, that was a good play on her. Wind Ranger has Diffusal Blade as well, and she's going to go her Disperser, which is a new item in the game. Let's see, Venomancer has Ags, Boots of Bearing, and Solar Crest. Necrophos, Sanj and Kaya, or Kaya and Sanj. He's got Greaves, and he's going Pipe. Which he finishes just now. Oh, I saw that twice. Here they dive, and this actually hurt because they killed it from this. This actually wound up costing us a lot. I could not ult yet. Yeah, PA jumps me here, which was a mistake because we kill her. Axe helps me out. He misses, but we kill her. They have our tier 3 tower. My mana's hurting. Jumped again. Wind Ranger is in. Wind Ranger's the one that kills me right now. Alright, Necro we get. No we don't. Oh man, it's a good call. We got the Spirit Breaker. And there's the buyback.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, Wind Ranger tried to backdoor us. It does not work. But I think she gets away here. Oh no, she doesn't.
Mark.
I'm not remembering this game as well as I thought I did. We have a 5k net worth advantage. Belphegor's catching up to the PA. It's literally 2 of them in the top 3, and then the rest of us. The Wind Ranger's actually the lowest. That was actually good for us. The fact that 3 of them were on the bottom. We decide to push again because Wind Ranger is gone. I do have my ult, which I use. I stun pretty much everybody, which works. PA will ball. Spirit Breaker is going to tank everything, but we will take Rax here. Okay, so we actually already did have Rax at this point. This fight's starting to go south pretty quick. With Wind Ranger coming up, I died here. I got the Necro, but Wind Ranger's just going to target me and I will melt. So this is where I feel like we lost the game. Because we're all dead. We have the Shrek and Bounty Hunter with buyback, and we knew the Bounty Hunter wasn't really doing much of anything this game. So at this point, really the only effective buyback would be the Shrek. And we're thinking here, and this is just a regular game, by the way. It's not ranked. Top tower falls just naturally to creeps.
Nature's darkest agent.
They're going to take Mega Creeps right here. So the Shrek buyback kind of helped us out. It actually helped us out big time. He will die. Spoiler alert. But he is going to do everything in his power to delay the them from taking our Rex. Now, I'm going to pause the game right here for a sec. Because this is something that if you're playing this game, you should never, ever do. And the enemy team does this. When you have an advantage like this, you know the Deuce of buyback is down. Leshrac is on a dieback. You know Axe and Oracle do not have buyback because they would have done it already. The only hero that is alive is Bounty Hunter. This hero you know you can kill. You do not extend the game by any means necessary. Especially because if you're up against a hero like Medusa, you really cannot let this game go long. And that's exactly what the enemy team does here. So they take those racks, and then they decide, okay, we're going to go bottom. We're going to take those racks. Alright, and then they have the Megas. And now they fixate on killing the Bounty Hunter. Which they do. We do not have Glyph yet. They are focusing their tower. I still think we lose. I come back in 30 seconds. Axe jumps in for Berserk Control, and they fixate on kills. My team literally did anything and everything to delay the game, so that way I could come back to life. And in doing so, allows me to come back, and because of that, we now have the power to fight. I ult there, it's not a good ult. I'm unable to kill anybody at this point. Not true, I guess I'm not. Our throne is over. We could lose this game at any moment. The net worth advantage went back in their favor a lot. We are on the brink of defeat here. And we are going to pull off the tightest, and I mean the tightest, ancient defense that I have seen in any game. Maybe, alright, maybe second to that one TI game where, who was it? DG. Fought back against Vegas, or whoever it was. DG, I forget who it was. But I think LGD was on the losing side of that. Spirit Breaker is doing his thing. We just couldn't kill him. He was so tanky. Oh, we got hurt too. Bounty Hunter's down. Yeah, we're just sticking tight to the Ancient right now. That's all they wanted to try to do was sneak in, try to hit it. I was not going to let that happen. My ult is procs, or I use it. Wind Ranger tried to come in. The stun on him on the Wind Ranger works. Wind Ranger's going to try to get the Ancient, but she can't. She's so tight to it. Anytime creeps were on it, I had to kind of focus them. Because with Mega Creeps, they push in like crazy. So we're at a huge disadvantage right now. We're going to get the Spirit Breaker here. Because he does die again. Yeah, we get him here. We glyph because Wind Ranger tried to focus fire Ancient. We noticed that. Unfortunately, our Ancient got pretty low. But we stay tight because we know Wind Ranger's going to try to just poke at it any chance she can. And if she does, we will lose. So my item is Boots of Travel, so I now have movement speed.
Coin for
Like
me.
extra movement speed. Do I wind up going travels too, or did I say no? I just went the first one. I don't think I ever used them, except to teleport home. I'm gonna speed things along. The game is now over an hour. I'm literally just hugging the Ancient right now. I am our best defense right now. I really got to hand it to our team because we really banded together. I started talking to everybody at this point and said, we have to hug the Ancient. They're going to try to do this. Wind Ranger was going to try to come in and poke at it, and she ran into all of us. And because of that, she just dies.
Got you.
She is now on a dieback, I believe. Yeah. Or no, she has buyback. She just doesn't have the goal for it. And that's all we did. This is all we did for a little while. It was hug Ancient. At this point, I'm thinking what they should do is... I'm going to slow it down for a bit. At this point, I'm thinking they should go Roshan. What Roshan would allow them to do is get an Aegis of Immortality. What they could do is put it on the Wind Ranger or the PA and fight on our high ground. And we would be at a severe disadvantage to the point that we probably would not protect the Ancient for long. They don't do that. Alright, Spirit Burst is coming in. Fight's gonna break out. I'm just sitting in the back because I know that I can't leave high ground yet. And boy, oh boy, was this was this nail biter. We knew that we still had a chance at this point. We knew it was grim, but we knew our opportunity was there. All that had to happen was I had to stay alive. So my next item is Moonshard, and the reason for this is attack speed. Attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. More Scotty procs, more slows, more damage. More damage per second. I silence Spirit Breaker in the middle of his ult. Fight breaks out. I proc BKB, my ult is up. Wind Ranger's gonna try to hit the Ancient. our target is her, so that way she can't get it, and she just couldn't touch it. This split shot on, I was hitting everybody. My focus now is Necrophos because their 2 cores are out. Necrophos falls. Spirit Breaker is our next biggest target. They're just trying to hit Ancient, and they can't. They did. They hit it. But we get team wipe here. So I believe I stayed back on this one. Everybody else pushes. Which was a mistake. I think I should have pushed. So I'm going to speed up a little bit because I'm going to focus on them because watching me just defend is kind of boring. So the 4 of them push down mid. Spirit Breaker bites back, and that's the only one. He charges in bottom. Oh no, I thought he goes bottom. He does go bottom. Charges me. I signal to my team that happened, and they help me out. So they retreat because they're coming back. Spirit Breaker had come back in. We just needed the defense at that time. So we go back to our original plan to defend until they make they fight on our high ground. We now have a huge net worth lead. I propelled. That last team fight put me ahead. So now that I have Moonshard, I'm pretty much 6-slotted. There is no other item in the game that I felt like I would have benefited from. Maybe other than a Divine Rapier. In replace of the Sanjin Yasha. But at the same time, SNY is also pretty good. Because I get the status resistance. Like, it's damage, for me it's damage, attack speed, strength, health regen, lifesteal. What fights will break out. Bounty Hunter gets caught out. Ash gets Berserker Call and Spirit Breaker. Where am I? I'm focusing Wind Ranger on bottom because I do not want her on this Ancient at all.
Death cuts both ways.
Zaphod dies and buys back immediately. We needed him to do that. PA is down. Belphegor dies. I think he buys back too. Axe jumps in on the Venomancer. We're going to root him here and we kill him. Wind Ranger and Necrophos are trying to hit the Ancient again, and we just instantly go to them. Wind Ranger is now my primary target. I have no mana to do anything, so I go back to Fountain and I heal that up. I have to because otherwise I will die. And I leave the Fountain as soon as I hit like 900 mana because the fight was started. Seemed to look a little south, but my team stepped it on. And with 3 of them gone, I think we decided to push here because... Oh, no, we don't. We team wiped them first. But, yeah, our focus was just making sure the Ancient healed. This was a mistake by Spirit Breaker. We're killing here. The Necrophos gets rooted, and I think in a couple seconds will smelt. Yeah. Guys trying to get that over any terrain. They were all dead. I decided to go front lines and push. Bounty Hunter comes with me. We are 1 kill away. Yeah, so this is the push to end the game. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Normal speed now, so that way we can see this last fight. disable the PA, and right here, PA. I think PA is the one that dies actually. Or it might be one ranger. I'm not sure. But I had a buyback, so I knew it was safe for us to kind of be aggressive here. I ult to keep him off of us. I target the PA. PA will fall, and we win right here. The biggest comeback that we ever had. And I talk smack to the Wind Ranger because she deserved it. So there we go, guys. The biggest comeback, at least in my personal Dota 2 history. It was a very nail-biting game, but my team, we stuck together, we worked it out, we coordinated well at the end, and we had the best ancient defense that we ever mustered up. So I would like to thank you all, for those of you who tuned in to watch, to see that game. Commentary was done in post because we did not, Belphegor did not record. Ooh, I can open up the pack of cards. But, so yeah, that was something that I wanted to preserve in for posterity. So I'm going to shut the stream off for a little while. I'm going to go eat because I haven't eaten yet today. And when I come back, I'm probably going to boot up some RuneScape, and I'm going to pick up on fighting Telos. Until then, I will see you later.